Today's ESPN NBA featured matchup is Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets headed to Miami to take on the Heat. Who's going to win this matchup? Stay tuned and find out. So these two teams played just back on the 29th of February, and the Nuggets beat the Heat at home by 6. Miami covered that. They were 6.5-point underdogs, so they got that half-point cover. Game went under the total of 215. Now, run it back in Miami, the Nuggets are actually only laying 4.5 points, and that total is still sitting at 215, 214.5. Look at the Wager Talk Live odds screen to get the best odds. But I got a pick for you, as well as a player prop, and I'm Eric Pauly from the Gold Sheet. Starting off with my pick for this matchup, we're actually riding with the over in this game. Yes, that first matchup went under, and these are two of the slowest paced teams in the National Basketball League. Denver 27th in pace this season, Miami 28th in pace this season. But you still have the Heat that are a number 9 defense in the NBA and a number 21 offense. So you might be asking, why do I expect there to be some points scored, especially with Tyler Hero, one of the best offensive weapons for Miami, being out. But I think this has to do with the styles of play. Now, again, we said they're very slow-paced teams, and this is a very low total in the NBA. But in that first matchup, the Heat got out to a very big deficit, and then they were able to claw their way back in the fourth quarter in that matchup to make it a kind of respectable game and end up basically backdoor covering that spread. But considering that the Heat are always better against teams the second time around, Coach Eric Spoelstra, one of the best in the NBA, I expect Miami to be in this matchup for a vast majority of the game. In Denver, now this is a team that's one of the best in the NBA, 9-1 straight up in their last 10 games, 7-3 covering numbers, and they're scoring 11 more points per game than they're allowing, scoring about 120 points per game. And this is a 5th net rating team in basketball this year, so we have a great team here. So I expect Miami to come out firing, Denver to be playing the same basketball they've been playing, and for this game to go over the total. Now, got a player prop for you before we get into it. I want to remind everybody, if you're watching this video, wt.buzz/GS, promo code GSTV50 for 50% off your first edition of Gold Sheet Light, which is a breakdown of every NBA game and marquee college basketball games every single day. So promo code again, GSTV50, website wt.buzz/GS. Player prop time, not overthinking it. Nikola Jokic over 46.5 points, rebounds, and assists for this matchup. He has cleared in 59% of games this season. And if you take a look back to the finals when they played last year, Nikola Jokic has gone over this number in 71% of his career matchups against the Miami Heat. Now, he did not go over in that first game, but again, Denver had a very big lead in that matchup, and that was a situation where Nikola Jokic didn't have to come back in till later in the fourth quarter as they tried to fend off that comeback. Miami 16th in assists allowed, and if you know anything about Jokic, diming is his game, so we definitely expect him to get there more so with the assists to help boost this number. And of course, he leads the Denver Nuggets in usage, primetime spot, so we expect Nikola Jokic to go over 46.5 points, rebounds, assists, and we like this game overall to go over the total of 214.5 or 215. Use the Wager Talk Live odds screen to shop for the best odds. I'm Eric Pauly from the Gold Sheet, wt.buzz/GS, promo code GSTV50 for 50% off your first Gold Sheet Light. See you guys with some more information tomorrow.